So we've obviously monitored many pumps before in terms of shib and bone and other assets in the space. And I have to say that this pump that Shiba Inu is on right now does in fact look real. Okay. What do I mean by that? It doesn't look manipulated. It looks, like I said yesterday, sustainable. These are the things that you want to see. Okay. Want to see going into this launch. The great thing about this is all being done on not really insanely high volume. You got to remember SHIB has been floating down around that, anywhere between 70 to $200 million on the 24-hour trading volume. Okay. And even today, as it's starting to go through this pump back up to 5086, we're at 165 million in daily volume. It's not a huge amount, which means that this is just this strong, natural ascension to the upside. Now, like I've talked about before, guys, this is a rising wedge. So this can turn into a bearish movement if we do break to the downside here. But I'll tell you what, it actually looks like it's going to try to make a push to the upside here. Hopefully, again, we can break this long-term trend line that we've had. We're scheduled to essentially touch it like today, tomorrow, depending on what SHIB does here. But I want people to realize something too. FOMO has not kicked in yet when it comes to Shiba Inu. This is about as natural as this chart could look. This is about as sustainable as this chart could look. Right now, we're in the process of essentially leaving some of these ranges that we've struggled with behind, that 5078 to 5080. And we're about to start testing some ones that we haven't had to talk about in a while. 4010. Okay, this is the longest period of time since we initially broke that level that we've been below it. Okay, before it was 2 months and 3 days. Now we're almost, I think we're at almost 3 months. Yeah, it's going to be about three months in 2 days. Okay. But when we get going here, if we can get up above it and break it, the likelihood of us coming back down below, it lessens. Okay. Like I've said yesterday, if we go on a massive run, we could come back down and touch that again too, but it looks more like we might start to go parabolic as we get to, the shibarium launch here. Now, again, this is not financial advice, guys. This is not an indicator or anything like that. I do have to make that clear because obviously we never know what's going to happen. This is just my impression. I've seen launches before, and you got to remember, obviously, this is a really big one. This is a very big one for Shiba Inu, the biggest one it's ever had and probably will ever have. Okay. Maybe there'll be bigger, some super futuristic advancement that they go through. Guys, I don't know. But my point is that right now, obviously, people have been loading their bags. And these are bags that look like they're going to be kept for a while. Again, we've seen some of the metrics, whales accumulating in huge amounts, new whales being created, ones that are pulling their SHIB off exchanges. These are all the signs that you want to see as you go into a launch. Okay, obviously, we may be affected slightly by a few things. Obviously, today we have the jobs report. We have the CPI report in about a week then after this. But, there's not a whole lot to really negatively push SHIB down unless the launch is just absolute junk. Okay, which I don't think is going to be the case. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts. I want to hear what you think. I love that this is, in fact, a natural, real pump, guys. This is what I was talking about. This is what we need. And this, again, breeds that long-term sustainability. So I hope you guys have a wonderful start to your day. My brain's still a little mush. I have to take a couple cabs to the sale barn this morning. So I'm up at 4 a.m. filming. Ugh, brutal. Especially up after being up until 11 o'clock last night. So hope you guys have a great day. Show your love below. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.